You are not condemned. You are called, chosen, and crowned with a grace so fierce that even your worst sin cannot silence my love for you. Listen to me, not to the noise of the crowd, not to the whispers of shame, not to the old voices that told you that you are too broken, too emotional, too weak, too much. Listen to me. Because what I am about to speak is not religion, it is freedom. There was a woman once who walked through the market with her head lowered. Every step felt heavy, every stare felt like judgment. She carried her past like chains around her ankles. She had loved the wrong people, trusted the wrong promises, given her heart until there was nothing left but dust. And every night she asked the same question. God, what is wrong with me? Some of you are that woman. Some of you are watching right now with tears you hide from the world. You smile in photos, you post strength, you pretend confidence. But inside you feel unworthy. You think you must earn love. You think you must be perfect to be accepted. You think your mistakes disqualified you. But hear me clearly. Romans was written for you, not for the holy, not for the perfect, not for the ones who think they have it all together. It was written for the tired soul who feels like a failure. It was written for the woman who fights battles nobody sees. It was written for the heart that whispers, I'm not enough. Because before you ever tried to fix yourself, I already chose you. Before you ever prayed correctly, I already loved you. Before you ever stood strong, I carried you. This is the story of Romans, and it is not a rule book. It is a rescue. I spoke through Paul, and he wrote with fire in his bones. He said, all have sinned. All, not some, not only the worst. All, the proud man, the jealous sister, the angry mother, the girl who hates her reflection, the woman who gave her body away searching for affection. The one who smiles but breaks at night. All. Do you understand what that means? It means you are not uniquely broken. You are human. And humanity was never meant to save itself. Imagine trying to clean mud with more mud. Imagine trying to pay a debt with empty hands. You cannot. And that is why grace exists. Grace is not a reward. Grace is a gift. And gifts are not earned. They are received. Yet so many of you live like slaves. You wake up every day trying to prove your worth. You work until you collapse. You love until you disappear. You give until there is nothing left, because you think if you do enough, maybe then you'll deserve happiness. But look at me. When did a daughter have to earn her father's love? When did breath become something you must purchase? You are already loved. Romans says, while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Not after you improved, not after you stopped crying, not after you fixed your past. While you were messy, while you were doubting, while you were afraid, I moved toward you. Do you see the power in that? You were not chasing me. I was chasing you, like a shepherd chasing the one lost sheep, like a father running toward the prodigal child, like a king stepping down from his throne to lift a daughter off the floor. That is not weak love. That is warrior love. And you, woman of strength, you who think you must be hard to survive, I did not create you to be stone. I created you to be fire. Compassion is not weakness. Tears are not weakness. Sensitivity is not weakness. They are your power. The world told you to shrink. I tell you to rise. The world told you to compete. I tell you to shine. The world told you your value is your beauty, your body, your youth. But I tell you, your value was decided at the cross, and nothing on earth can increase it or decrease it. Romans speaks like thunder. There is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. No condemnation, not less condemnation, none. So why do you keep punishing yourself for what I already forgave? Why do you rehearse memories I erased? Why do you speak guilt over a life I already redeemed? Some of you replay your past every night like a movie. That relationship, that mistake, that failure, that moment you wish you could erase. And shame whispers, see, you're ruined. But I say, if I call you clean, who dares call you dirty? If I call you daughter, who dares call you worthless? If I call you chosen, who dares call you forgotten? Stand up. Yes, you, stand up inside your spirit. Because Romans is not soft poetry. It is a battle cry. It says you are not slaves to fear. You are heirs. Heirs. Do you understand what that means? An heir does not beg. An heir does not grovel. An heir walks with authority. Royalty flows through your veins, not because of what you did, because of who you belong to. You belong to me. So stop shrinking your voice. Stop apologizing for your light. Stop dimming yourself so others feel comfortable. I did not design you to be small. I designed you to transform rooms when you walk in, to heal children with your words, to build families with your strength, to carry faith when everyone else gives up. You are not fragile glass. You are forged steel wrapped in grace. And still you say, but Lord, I keep failing. Yes. And did you think growth comes without falling? Even a child learning to walk collapses again and again. Yet the mother does not reject the child. She runs closer every time. That is how I am with you. You fall, I come closer. You cry, I come closer. You doubt, I come closer. Because nothing can separate you from my love. Not death, not fear, not your past. Not your mistakes, not even your own mind. Romans declares it like a storm breaking chains. Nothing can separate you from the love of God. Not your divorce, not your anxiety, not your scars. Not the labels people stuck on you, not the nights you almost gave up, nothing. So why live like you are abandoned? Walk like you are protected. Walk like you are covered. Walk like you are chosen. Because you are. Let me tell you something clearly. The world will try to define you. They will say, too loud, too emotional, too ambitious, too much. But I never created too much. I created overflow. And when my daughters overflow with faith, courage, and truth, nations change, families heal, generations rise. Romans is not just theology. It is transformation. It is the moment a woman who hated herself looks in the mirror and finally says, I am loved. It is the moment fear loses its grip. It is the moment shame falls off like chains. It is the moment you stop crawling and start walking like royalty. So today, drop the guilt, drop the comparison, drop the lie that you must earn what I already gave. Lift your head, straighten your back. Let your heart beat with courage, because the same power that raised me from the grave lives in you, not around you, not near you, in you. Resurrection power, warrior grace, unbreakable love. You are not the woman you used to be. You are becoming something fierce, something radiant, something unstoppable. And when the world asks why you walk with such confidence, tell them, because grace found me, because love claimed me, because my King called me daughter. And daughters of the King do not live in chains.